Hello students. So today we will talk about lambda function, map function and reduce function. So these functions actually use, so I can write here lambda, map and reduce. Okay. So this function we can also we can use in this lecture. Again one function is also there, filter. Okay, so these four functions we will talk about in this lecture. So these are the function in the Python by which we can perform some operation on the data like a list, tuple, dictionary, and data set also, data frame also. So we can perform some operation on that by using these functions. So first of all, I talk about lambda function. So what do you mean by lambda and how it will work? Actually, lambda function we will use for that purpose where we want some functions and its working is there, and some small functions we can convert into the lambda function. So, for example, this will use for the reduce reduce the length of function. Actually, function means the user defined function. We talk about UDF function. UDF user defined function. So some functions are there where two or three lines are used in a function. So we have to convert that function by using the lambda function. So for example, suppose we define a function like f1. So in that function we pass one value. Okay. So this function will work like multiplication of 2, means that multiply a element of uh, multiplication of 2 in the element of x. Okay, so this is the return of 2 multiply x. Suppose x is 5, so this will return a 10. Okay, so that function is worked here. Okay, when we call it suppose 10 is passing here. So how it will work? Actually this is a function, this is a function definition, and function f1 is called here. So it pass a value that is called 10. So 10 passed to then multiplication of 2 means that 20 answer will be printed. Okay, so this is a simplest function where we passes argument at a one argument and multiplication of 2, so result will be 20. So how can convert that f1 function by using lambda function? So you can see, you can write here. So syntax of that lambda function, like first one, that is the function name equal to, first of all, that is the function name equal to lambda. It's a lambda is a keyword where we use, and then variable, and uh, variable which we pass. So variable pass, then like x. In this example, you can see that is the x. So how many variable you are passing here? So all the variable right here. After colon sign, return value. So after the colon sign, we write a return value like a expression, like a expression. What expression you want to return? What value you want to return? So after colon sign, we will write here. So this is the syntax of lambda. So how we can convert it? Firstly, comment of that, and then how we can convert this function by using the lambda function. So first one is function name. So what is function name is f1 equal to, then after lambda, then how many parameter you are passing? Only one parameter, that is called x parameter passing here, colon sign, and what value return? 2 multiply x. So right here 2 multiply x, that is okay. So this function these two lines converted into the lambda function. So that is function name lambda, then argument passes here, and this is the return value. So how can, so after that we have to call it that function f1. How can call it? So in the previous example call at the same thing. So calling is the same thing by using function name and variable you have to pass. So we pass a value of 10. So again pass it here. So result will be 20. So actually lambda function generally used to reduce the length of function. Actually this function used for smallest function where we have only one or two or three lines are there in a function. So that function can convert by using the lambda function. So lambda function is a one line function we can also say. That is called one line function also we can say. One line function. One line function we can say. That is one line function. Okay, so this is the first thing where we use. So next, how can pass multiple variable? Here you can pass you passes here only one value. So in another example we can also pass multiple value. So f1 function name, okay, function name. So here to passes two values x comma y. Okay, so this is the colon sign. Again we can perform some operation on that like print like x multiply y. We can perform operation multiplication of both things. So this is the function. How can call it like that? This is the 10 comma 20. So what will be result? 200. A result will be printed. So this is the simplest function. So we have to convert that function by using the lambda function. So right here simply first one is function name, then what is lambda. Okay, so how many parameters we are passing here? Only two parameter, x and y. So all the parameters those which are passing into the function, so we write here both function, sorry, both parameter x and y. Then what operation we perform on it? So our operation is x multiply y. Again f1 and then function will be called. So this one. Okay, so result will be I think 200. Result will be displayed. So in that case you passes two values like x and y. So this is the simplest thing in the lambda function. Also in place of this you can also use arithmetic or logical operation also perform in place of this operation. Actually here you perform operation arithmetic operation, and in place of arithmetic operation you can also perform other operation, other expression like relational expression or logical expression you can also perform. So I can copy this. So again right here. First of all we have to declare a function, then convert it into the lambda function. So again firstly define a simple function like here. This is a simple function you can define. Okay, so no need to write again and again. So this is the x and y. Okay, so here you have to check it condition. Condition means if x greater than, suppose I have to check here x greater than y. So in the case of x greater than y, sorry, colon sign should be used for the indentation. So in that case print x. If x greater than y, in that case print x. In the else condition print y. So this one and this one. So we have to call that function like 10 comma 23. So what will be result? In that case we can see here x greater than y, x greater than y not. So result will be y. So this is the function, smallest function where we compare two values x and y. So first one this and this. So this will be converted by using the lambda function. So you can write just like a f1 is a function name lambda. Okay, so how many parameters we are passing here? Two parameter x and y. And then after this condition, this is a logical expression. So this thing you have to use here after that, because this is the processing, this is the expression, this is the calculation. So we calculate here. So right here x means that f return the value of x if x greater than y. X will be returned if x greater than y. This is the first condition. If x greater than y, return of x. In the case of else y. If condition not true, then return of y. So y will be stored in f1. So again call it 10 comma 23 29 like. So what will be if 10 greater than 29? No, condition false. So return will be y. So y value is 29. It's a real. Okay. So again right here 50. So result will be 50. You can see here. So this is the simplest thing using in that case. Again one thing you can also check it this program I can copy it from here and then write. So in another cell, suppose here you check it x greater than y. Okay, so you want to check which is greater smallest, not greater smallest. I want to check number is even number or odd number or positive number or negative number. So suppose you want to find positive number from a list, so how can find out from a list, how can find out. So this is the another part in that by using the filtering function we can find out filtering data from a list. So it can be checked like only one value passed here x. If x greater than 0, x greater than 0, if result is true, so result will be true. X greater than 0 true, otherwise false. Okay, if find out positive number, x is positive or not. So if we pass is 10, so what will be result? If result is true, so in that case execute it. Okay, so result is true, so that's okay. X greater than 0, so I can print here. So print something like it is positive number, positive number. Okay, in this case it is negative number. Okay, so how it will be happen? So here 10 you have to pass it, so this is the result of positive number. Again you can pass a negative value, so result will be a negative number. So this thing you can convert it by using the lambda function. So how can convert it? I explain here. So firstly function f1 equal to, okay, lambda, how many parameter? Only one parameter you have to pass here. Okay, so this is the thing. So here we can you can find out this is the positive value or negative value. So you can say if answer is true, answer will be true if x greater than 0. Else, in the else case, this return a false. So call it this one. So result will be true, means that because you passes the value of 10, this is the true value, so result is true. Suppose you passes negative value, so this is false, not positive. So this will be checked either this is positive number or a negative number, so it will be print here. Okay, so this is the thing. So in the lambda function I generally use lambda function where we have only one line, smallest function is there, only one process is there, apply on process apply on some data. So we use lambda function. So in this lecture, next thing is how to filter our data, filtering the data. Our concept is filtering the data. So data filtering, it means that use input data and by using the logical expression to find the filter data. Use data as input, like list or tuple, like list and tuple. We have data, input data, and by using the logical expression, logical or relational expression, to find, to filter the data, to filter the data. So this is for the filtering we use logical expression or relational expression. So what is the concept in there? Filtering data, but in that case you have to remember one thing. After filtering the data, after filtering the data, convert convert its type, either list or tuple. Actually, this is a condition in the filtering. When we filter the data from the list, suppose we have a list in this 20 values are there, and find out all the even numbers from the list, and sub list we have. So after filtering we find some data. So in that case we have to convert that filtering data into either list or tuple by using the list and tuple function. So we have to convert it. So we can understand by this example, like mm, L1, it's a list we can define, like 3, 6, 1, 8, 3 and 9. These numbers are there. This is the list. So in previous examples, and by using the list and tuple, how can filter the data? So this is the traditional method by which we can find filtering the data. But by using filtering function, by using filter function, we can find out in a easy way. So firstly we define a traditional method, how can find it. So f1 is a function where we pass a value of L. L is a list, we have to pass it. And then how can filter the data? Suppose you want to find even numbers from this list. So how can find it? If then find from L, like this one, L, and modulo sign, we have to use it. Modulo sign 2 and equal to 0. What means of it? Suppose in L is a list where multiple values are there. So each element of L we have to divide it by 2. If remainder is 0, if remainder is 0, so it is even number. So it is even number. So return true, because if you find out only true, only even numbers. So whenever this condition is true, whenever this condition is true, so return will be true. Okay. So in another case, return false. Return false. So in this example we find only even numbers from the list of L1, not even and odd numbers. Both numbers we are not finding. Here we find only even numbers. So because of when this condition is true, so result will be true, answer will be true. Okay. So we can call it, the function. And again this is the like print. So this is a function where we find out this thing. So filter function we have to use it. And in the filter function we have two things here there. First one is first one is expression, either logical expression or relational expression. So we defined a L1, sorry, F1. F1 is a function, because F1 is a, it's a logical expression, because F1 find out this is even number or odd number. Okay. So F1 function find out all the even numbers, because return will be true in which case where this number divided by 2. So this is for the even numbers. And then input value is L1. L1 is a input value. So in the filtering function, we have two things are there. First one is expression, either relational or logical expression, and second one is input. What input do you want to find? And from the L1 value, we have to filter the data according to this expression. So this expression apply on this data L1 and find the result. If we find the result, so it will be converted into the list. After finding filtering data, by this we can find all the even numbers, and these even numbers converted into the list by using the list function, and it will be print. Okay, so I can run it. So here you can find 6 and 8, both numbers are even numbers, so only return only even numbers. Okay, so in that case, suppose you used here in place of true, used here false, and in the case of this true. So what will be happen? Only odd numbers. In which case are true? This is the odd case. So in the odd case, you return only odd numbers. So 3139. These numbers are odd numbers will be displayed. So filtering is used to filter the data from a list. So a list is just like a input list. Okay. So here we use f1 function. So first of all, we have to convert in another, this another method where in place of this function we can use lambda function. So this is better to better. It's a to reduce the function size. Okay. So in the next slide, we can suppose compute this data, because we are using this data, and then directly write here this function. Okay, so no need to define a function f1. Okay, so in place of f1 we can use lambda function. In place of it, directly write lambda function. Okay, so how can lambda lambda, how many parameter we are passing here? Only one parameter. So one parameter like x, and what operation you want to perform? You want to find even numbers. So x percent 2 equal to 0. So this is the condition. This is the condition for the even number. So all the x is the value. This value find from the L1. So first value of L1 is 3. So check of 3. 3 divided 2, condition true? No. So this will not include in that list. Again second number is 6. So check of 6 divided 2, yes, condition true. So that number included in this list. So this is the shortest form. So again execute here. So in place of function we can write directly a lambda function, because lambda function reduce the size of the function, because here we use multiple lines are there of that function. So directly lambda function we can use it. Okay, so in this example we taken here multiple values. Multiple values means that this thing you can use also. So in the next lecture I explain you different things, like perform filtering the data on string type data and any other data we have to perform it. So till now this is sufficient for you. In the next lecture I will explain you different type of functions which we apply by using the filter function or lambda operation. So different examples are there. So thank you student, thank you so much.